video, we're going to be talking about the 5 mistakes TPT sellers make when it comes to their thumbnails and previews. Hello, if you are new or returning, welcome. Here at It's All Primary, we talk, teach your side hustles. Much like the other mistakes when it comes to your cover or your titles, the biggest one when it comes to thumbnails and previews is that there are none. And let me just say right up front here, when I talk about these 5, I've done all 5 of them. Guilty. And I still have a couple products probably that still look like, I think I've fixed the thumbnail issue. But anyways, just letting you know that we are in this together. Yeah, the biggest one is you don't have any. When I first started, when I uploaded a product, I saw, oh, TPT will generate the thumbnail. Perfect. No, because their thumbnails are really just a snapshot of your first 3 or 4 pages. You just gave somebody your first 3 or 4 pages because there's no watermark on them, nothing. It's just pages. And if your product is only 3 or 4 pages, you just literally laid out your product to copy pretty easily too. And yes, I've done that. I've done it. I think they're all fixed. This is one reason why I wouldn't want 1,000 products in my store. You could hire someone to do it at that point. Make sure you have good thumbnails. You get 3 thumbnails after your cover, and then you have a preview PDF and a preview video. You need them all. I know. I'm thinking, really? It's a lot of work. And often after we've got that product created, the last thing we want to do is thumbnails and a PDF preview and a PDF video, but they're super important. Back in 2020 during the TPT conference, a statistic, that's always the word I have trouble with. The statistic that was given is that resources with a preview video were 60% more likely to be bought over ones that did not have them. 60%. That's a big number. That's a lot of lost sales for the sake of a preview video. I hope that encourages you to get it on your resources. The other piece of information that TPT shared a couple years back, and that was that there are schools where the administration, I think it was the school access, when the school access was active, still is until September next year. But there are administrators that would not approve teachers' purchases unless the product had a preview video for them to see. So those preview videos are very important. So get something, get something online for people to see. The more information you give the buyer, the higher the chance for you to get a sale. And for many of your resources, it's once you've got that one thing done on that resource, you don't have to keep updating it unless you feel like you need to, but you've got something. You've got something there for the buyer to see. Your thumbnails and your previews can look different ways, but the one thing, again, that the error that many of us make is that we just take pictures of it. We take a couple pictures of our product and then that's it. We just put them up. So the mistake is you're not providing information or an explanation to go with those snapshots of your resource. So the explanation is equally important. You need to be telling potential buyers the benefit of your product. How is this product going to help them? And we're going to talk about product descriptions in the next video. Your product description is your written sales pitch, right? It's you putting it in writing. hey, you need this product, this is what you get. The thumbnails and the preview video are the visual. Let them see it. There's a lot of people that won't buy online. Why won't they buy online? Because they want to feel it. They want to kind of get a sense. They want to, see that preview video, that preview PDF is their opportunity to get as close as they can to seeing it before they buy. Some people are just still a little bit, nervous about putting out some of their personal money to buy something when they can't see what it looks like. I have purchased products without a preview video or a PDF because I needed something like this. And then I buy it, so I download it, open it, and it's not what I wanted. And then you go back and read the description going, yeah, that's kind of what they promised. And it was not good. We kind of hope the best of products when we're looking at them, right? So no thumbnails, previews, get them on there. When you do put them on there, provide an explanation. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, don't show your entire product. Some people, and I've done this, they literally take little thumbnails of every single page and pop it up. You don't even need to do that either. That's too much. Go for the highlights. Depending on what the resource is, think about what are maybe the best pages to highlight. If you are, like, for example, say you're doing worksheets and you're doing multiple choice, true and false, fill in the blank, text, paragraph writing, right? That's 4 different types. Then show at least one example from each of those categories for your resource. I think sometimes if you give buyers too much to look at, they might get weary and not want to look at it either. So you can have either nothing or you can have too much. So there are 3 ways you can create PDF previews. One is you can take screenshots. This is something that I do a lot of. I take a screenshot, right? I just do it, what is it, Command Alt 4, something like that. I don't even remember because I don't even think about it. But I take a bunch of shots and then I just upload them and I add text. So I use Canva a lot to make them. That's one way. There is also product photography. This is, I think, the one that buyers prefer. They like to see real photos of your work in action. So if you've got a resource that for the kids, then get one of your students to actually go through it, and so you can have real shots of it. I've taken pictures of certain resources on the wall and just taken them, and that's worked well too. The third one is to do what's called mock-ups, and you can go on Teachers Pay Teachers and you can get mock-ups. So you can go back to either your product photography or your screenshots and place them on some already designed page that might have erasers on it or pencils on it or something like that, that makes it look like it's in use. All 3 of them work. Some work better than others depending on the resource. And if you've never tried it before, I highly recommend you try all 3 of them and see which one might get the better amount of sales. So I don't even know what mistake I'm on. I had too many notes. I went, this is past 5. So number 4 is about having some samples of the work in action. Okay, and then the last one is taking your thumbnails and just making them the preview PDF. I've done it. Yep, I've done it. Just to make it easier. Don't do that. Again, this is real estate for your resource. So what you want to do is make pages. Again, do it in Canva, PowerPoint, whatever you like to use, where you are going to be giving a small you could take a snippet of one of your resources, hello, and put text boxes. You know, this is available in black and white. This is differentiated here, and show two pages, the same question or whatever their activity that they're doing, differentiated. Show them side by side. Overlap them. You don't have to have them, you know, side by side. Overlap them. Add watermarks if you feel like you need to do that. But don't just take the thumbnails, put them all together in a PDF and upload it. Add, if you like this page, add reviews on a page. You can actually do a fairly big size preview PDF, which is far more than your thumbnails. Like I said, your thumbnails, you've got 3 thumbnails outside of your cover. And it's not enough usually just to say what you need to say about that resource to sell it, right? Because that's in essence what you're trying to do. Because if you won't sell your product, someone else will sell theirs. So I think that's 5. I can't remember. Oh. Okay. I know I just finished parent-teacher meetings. We did 15, my teaching partner and I. So that's a lot. I didn't attend 2 of them. It's a lot. Anyways, so the next video, upcoming video, is going to be the product description, and there's a lot. That snippet is important. Okay, so wherever you are in the world, I hope you and your family are staying safe, being healthy, and we'll catch you in that video or the playlist. See ya.